Welcome back to Echoes of the Diamond. This is Lee Feedoff, and this mini-series follows my two passions, pitching and music. This series doesn't just revolve around me. What's your story? What are you passionate about? Make sure you leave that in the comments below. This is episode 2, where I'll be showing you how I learned to throw with both arms. From a young age, I loved everything about baseball. In the winter months in Connecticut, I set up a wall where I could practice my craft.
And this whole wall is padded, and he goes all the way down, and he throws really fast.
In the spring, we set up the nets to hit. Little League in my town was a big deal, and I would always be the last kid to leave the field after a practice or game. In 2017, we won our first championship. It was a big deal. I even won my first trophy. Unfortunately, after my second season of pitching, I had some pain in my right elbow from overuse. The doctor told me to take a break. Instead, my dad said, "Why don't you try throwing lefty?"
Snap and go. Good. Okay, hands
In
together.
the recovery process, I learned that proper mechanics are crucial.
Step, hips, throw.
This is also when I learned that having a dedicated coach means everything. Every day in the front yard, I'd hit moonshots into the woods, and we'd lose almost all of the balls.
That was a beauty.
I continued to practice and threw with both arms during games.
Way to go.
I first heard about IMG in junior high when I lived in Connecticut. Some special school in Florida dedicated to baseball. After my family and I moved to Florida, suddenly, there I was playing IMG Academy with my varsity baseball team.
Yes, sir!
Holy
Let's go,
smokes,
baby!
holy smokes.
Go!
Attending IMG was still a far-off dream. I scheduled a tour of the campus. Immediately you know when you're in a special place dedicated to greatness. IMG's history includes training some of the world's greatest athletes across multiple sports. After this visit, I knew IMG is where I wanted to be. The facilities are phenomenal. The IMG Stadium is comparable to many Division I fields. And so my family came together to make this dream at IMG happen. Once I arrived, the training took us to an elite level. After sitting around 85 miles per hour all summer long, I realized to gain velo, I needed to rework my technique. My coaches at IMG showed me how to warm up properly to prevent injury. As a senior, finding schools that I loved was crucial. This meant attending many showcases where they would track metrics. I visited many colleges where I met coaches, staff, and many of the players I'd be competing against. Then back at IMG came the start of spring season. Once the season started, I felt locked in with my new technique, still throwing with both arms, but I focused more on the velocity from my right side. Throughout the season, I learned how to command various pitches, including my newly learned changeup. It's been an incredible season, and the growth has been exponential. And I want to thank my coaches and my teammates for making it so amazing. This was our last game of the season, and it ended up in walk-off fashion. Thank you for joining me for episode 2 of Echoes of the Diamond. The next episode will reveal the college I committed to. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.